All right, guys, as you can see, I'm on the Draft2Digital book layout. And this is what is happening with my little devils. So here's my word, and I'm going to show you what I see. And no matter what I try to do, guys, I have done this like 25 million times. I can't get it to look exactly the way I want it. So I just had to step away and say, okay, I'm going to try something new because this is not acceptable. Because if you go to the next page, you see here, I don't know if it has something to do with the decoration I chose. It's shifting it over. I'm not sure. That's what I thought at first. But I want to show you what I figured out. So as you can see, I got it to work there. So what makes this page different? Well, I'm going to tell you what I think I did that is actually going to make this work. So if you're working with an embellishment or an image, make sure that it's always like behind text. I put it kind of like in the middle, and then now I can take this and do what I wanted to do with it to begin with, but I was having trouble with this devil. So I'm going to go here, and now I'm going to save my document. Oh, let me show you something else. So I worked on every single one of these. Let me show you this. So drop cap. I love my drop caps with threes. This looks the bomb. I love this, right? Well, I'm going to say books. Okay, I'm going to show you what this looks like if I go to, this is what Draft2Digital is going to do because that's what their drop cap looks like. You have to click that button. If not, it's going to be all caps. You see that? Okay. Look at mine, that cool font, and it's in threes. Theirs is in twos. I'm just going to have to, accept life. But I want my little boogers to be in there. And right now, my booger is not. So I'm going to come back to details. I have done this so much. And I actually call it D to D up here because it's quicker. And then when this button is going to turn green, I'm going to go back in. Every time I'm finding a formatting problem, I'm not waiting and I'm not writing it in my journal. I'm going to try to solve it right in that moment. So then I can just go through my whole document. Because if I'm having a problem, and check too, because some of my images didn't shift. And I even tried to go back and see what I had set in those images that made them very special. And I couldn't decide what I did any different, honestly. That's because I'm not a word genius, a tech genius, but I can play around with this to see if I can get it to work. So I'm going to hope that that's what I've done because that's what solved the other pages. And as long as I get my little devils on the page, I honestly don't care like where they sit. I just want them there, okay? You get to see for the first time the cover. Did you see it? It's beautiful. Oh my God, I love it so much. Okay. So I'm going to go really fast because look, I got that demon on there. Even though he's supposed to be right there sitting on top of that. Okay, so this didn't do the able to cap thingy. It did with it again this. So we gotta figure out why some of them are doing it, some of the other ones are not. Now that shifted. Oh, it's in there. He got in there. Oh, he's in there and he's separating. He's trying to burn tea. I'm good with that. He's in there. Oh, in there. Oh, not in there. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is take these little boogers that I've got here and move them down underneath the headers. And I'm going to save it again. And then we're just going to check one more time. So Here's the reason why I showed you this mess I'm doing, because I don't want you to give up. I've been doing this since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 9:45, and it has taken me this long to actually try to figure out a way to solve my formatting issue. You hear the sigh. Yes, I could be doing something else right now with the book, but this is necessary. I want it to look the best that I can, so it is tedious. Once you figure out whatever trick you need to do to get it right, then just don't give up. Be thankful that you've prayed that mountain in front of you away, and then you go to the next mountain if you have to. But I just wanted to show you this so to encourage you. And I bet that you guys are looking at this video and you're saying, come on, Jennifer, there's got to be, you're just not doing this one little simple thing. Well, if you know what I'm doing wrong, I would love it if you would share it with me. But until that time, this is what works for me right now. So my suggestion to you is to take your book without putting any embellishments in it and go through, let's see, and just choose these that's already set. Okay, so perfect timing's in there. Fear not is in there. On top of the world with all my heart. While there's breath, speak to me. So you see now I got it to work. And he's not. So now I know my trick. I know what I have to do. Figure it out. And you can go through here. I'm going to do a separate one because I want to talk about why I chose the corner decoration. I like the corner decoration because it didn't take away from what I had going on here with the boogers. So let me go back and show you a booger. So you see, okay, let's say you do this. That just looks weird with the line. That's too much with the booger. At first I went that way. Nope. But this I'm good with. I was like, well, it is like I really liked this one, but then I didn't like this part down at the bottom. But I really like that because it's the angel wings and that kind of looks like a cross. One that I considered using was Nevermore, but look at all of that. I would have just used Nevermore on my own. So like for my next book, I can just go with Nevermore and not even put in any of these little boogers because it's going to be the fall of the year. So I like this without any leaves on it. And it's Edgar Allan Poe. So I thought about this one, but then I was like, there's just too much space here. And so when I come to all purpose and do corner decoration, I just think that looks the cleanest. If you do the simple, you see what happened. It took away everything. I don't want that. And then that leaves me to my own formatting. So you could say, well, Jennifer, that's probably the best one. So I'm going to go between D2D simple and corner decoration and make my decision on which one I want to do. But I've got to fix these drop caps. So I'm going to come over here while I see that that's a problem. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to remove my drop cap. Now I'm going to come back in and save it. And then I'm going to go in and see if that helps solve the problem with the drop cap issue. And do the same thing. Anytime you see a problem, go ahead and try to fix it. And just know that this work isn't easy. I wish I could figure out a way that it could be. But by me practicing and trying something for the first time, I can show you guys. I'm wondering what it would look like just straight the D2D. I'm thinking it's probably what I'm going to go with. I'm going to take pictures of it and probably put it up on my writing community site. And I'm going to ask my Jen Lowry Writes podcast people to review it. And maybe they can vote on which one they like the best. And I'll put it inside my launch theme. And I'll get their opinions too. My husband is still asleep, so I can't ask him. Okay, because he knows all about graphics. So I might not have saved it. That might be a problem here. And I'm gonna go, gotta find out, I remember where it was while there is breath. And I see problems. And so now I want to come here and I want to, drops cannot be used with the classic D2D styles. Oh, so it won't let you do it for that. So I do want it to stand out. So, well, I've already made my decision. I'll have to take a picture. So do you see? I'm learning. So take out any kind of, and you see this, I want to figure out, it is centered. And Alex, okay. I'm good with that because he's pushing it over. I'm happy with that. So just keep going through. There's another drop cap. So what I'm going to do now that I know that I've got drop cap issue, I'm going to just come here. And while I'm doing a drop cap, I'm going to remove those and then I'm going to move my little boogers. So I've got 24 chapters to do and that's what I'm going to take care of. I'm going to get back on later. I'm going to do some more videos for you guys about this formatting. And I'll let you know what I think of Draft2Digital. All right, you guys have a blessed one.